ESPN's Adam Schefter reports that Tom Brady's going to be retiring, but with all these conflicting reports, I'm about ready for Tom Brady to just pull a
I'm not fucking leaving!
Derapy. Season 3 of Derapy.
Season 3 of... Today's Monday, January 31st, 2022, and I have no idea what's going on. So, on Saturday, breaking, Tom Brady's retiring, and everybody on the internet is freaking out. Twitter is exploding, the world's exploding, the universe is imploding, Jesus is coming back. I don't know. All types of crazy stuff is going on. Tom Brady's number one trending. Hashtag thank you Tom is number 2 trending. Hashtag it's about fucking time is third trending. It's just out of control. So ESPN's Adam Schefter, the number one dude when it comes to the NFL, he's
that guy.
He's like the guy when it comes to NFL news. He has like 9 million followers on Twitter. So you'd like to believe that if he comes out and says something, it's legit. But it's according to sources. Him and Jeff Darlington have the story, and it's according to sources. Never reveal the sources. They post an article. They're like, hey, more coming on ESPN.com a little bit later. I read the article. It's just sources. But here's the thing. I'm looking at real people, real things that are happening, and it's got me so confused. So Tom Brady's got a couple teammates. They're congratulating him on all of the success, everything that he's done for the Buccaneers, and then they delete the tweets. That's a little bit weird. Tom Brady's brand, his company, TB12 Sports, they post something like congratulating Tom. Good job on all the accomplishments, 7 Super Bowls, whatever. And then they delete the tweet. Tom Brady's dad,
What's his name?
Tom Brady Sr., comes out and says he has not made up his mind. And then Tom Brady, apparently, allegedly, supposedly. Okay, Mike Silver from The Athletic or some website. I forgot which one it is. Editor Derek, find out.
Greg Allman works for The Athletic. He confirmed Mike Silver's report, who works for Bally Sports.
Mike Silver says that Tom Brady himself, the real guy, the one we've been talking about, Tom Brady called the general manager of the Buccaneers, Jason Light, and said, I haven't really made my mind up yet. So it just seems a little irresponsible journalism for Adam Schefter and Jeff Darlington to come out and say Tom Brady's retiring and then have the NFL posting all these compilations of him scoring a touchdown against every team ever, and everybody's talking about their own personal stories with Tom Brady. People are celebrating, people are cheering, people are getting drunk, people are crying, people are freaking out, people are arguing about whether or not he's the GOAT. I thought that conversation was over. The point is, it's just a very strange phenomenon that Tom Brady has not said that he's retiring, but we're all talking about him as if he did. I just find it to be very, very strange. It's just the day and age that we live in. Social media. Am I right? I mean,
we do live in a society.
It can't wait for Monday. It can't wait until the next edition of the newspaper comes out. It can't even wait until the first Monday morning sports talk show. It has to break at 2:30 Eastern on a Saturday, the day before a conference championship. His own agent said, hey, I'm not going to say the reporting is accurate or inaccurate, but Tom Brady is very well aware of like the planning calendar in the NFL season, and he's going to speak on it soon. I just have a hard time believing that Tom Brady would come out and say that he's retiring literally 1 week after losing, because in the event that he won that game against the Rams last week, he would still be playing. So it just seems like it seems kind of soft for Tom Brady to come out and immediately be like, well, I lost, guys. I'm done forever. That's the last football game you'll ever see me in. I just have such a hard time believing that. And Tom Brady himself, reportedly, he got in touch with the general manager of the Buccaneers and said, I haven't made up my mind. His dad says he hasn't made up his mind. I trust his dad and the report of Tom Brady himself calling the general manager over Adam Schefter, Jeff Darlington, and their sources. I know Adam Schefter's that guy. I don't work for ESPN, but for me, there's just more, I don't know. I feel like even his own brand, his own company tweeting out, congratulations, I feel like they kind of jumped the gun, and I think that they just assumed that Adam Schefter wasn't lying and he has good sources, but what's a better source for Tom Brady than his dad? His dad says it's fake news, so why would I not agree? Like, who am I to question Tom Brady's dad, you know? That's Papa Tom. Look, man, I don't know. Let's just talk about these conference championship games, because once again, the NFL is the best show on television. First, we're going to talk about the
Chiefs versus Bengals.
Coming into the game, the Chiefs are favored by a touchdown, which is a lot for a playoff game. It's also a lot considering the Chiefs literally just lost to the Bengals like 4 weeks ago.
It was this month.
Joe Burrow, Joey B, Joe Shiesty, that guy threw a party last time, beating him 34-31. I think he threw for like 400 yards, something crazy like that. Editor Derek, correct me if I'm wrong.
You were right.
Why it was supposed to be a cakewalk this time for the Chiefs, I don't really know. The first half, the Bengals were just, they were getting slapped like it wasn't. I think it was 21-3 at one point. Going into halftime, it was 21-10. Vegas was looking right. Kansas City was feeling right. And then I don't know. Things just got weird. The Chiefs just forgot how to play offense. Patrick Mahomes just no. He was scared, man. The Bengals woke up, I guess, and Joe Burrow, man, he just put the paws on him. I don't know how else to say it. The Chiefs, after halftime, only scored 3 more points. And the game went to overtime. Patrick Mahomes at halftime, okay? Patrick Mahomes at the half had completed 18 out of 21 passes, like 86%. Had 220 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Had almost a perfect passer rating. In the second half, he was 8 of 15. Had an interception and a quarterback rating of 1.4. Now, QBR is how you measure a quarterback's performance on a scale of 1 to 100. Yeah, he had 1. 1. 1. Not 2, not 10, not even 15. 30 would be bad. He had 1. 1.4. He wasn't injured. None of his players got injured. He just, I don't know, he forgot. He choked.
Look at him choke! Look at him suffer!
I don't know. I can't really explain it. But the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals, that have been an underdog in every single game so far this playoffs, they are going to the Super Bowl. Feels weird. Doesn't even feel right to say, but how do you not root for the Cincinnati Bengals at this point? It's literally a movie. Like if you were having a conversation with somebody on like October, November, December, and you were like, dude, I just got this feeling about the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. I just remember the first game they played in the playoffs. People were like, look, they should just be happy they made it to the playoffs. And now they're going to the Super Bowl. It is insane. And for Patrick Mahomes, man, it's just awkward. Like, I don't really know what else to say. Super Bowl. He'd won a Super Bowl. He was a Super Bowl MVP. He had an MVP. They smacked up the Steelers at the end of the season, and last week they dropped 42 points on the Bills, and for whatever reason this week they couldn't get it done against the Bengals. It's just weird. It's weird. I don't know.
Switching up flows like a new house. Crazy on the keys, need a new mouse. Ain't no way, got 2 cats. I'm the expert who chats.
Last thing I want to talk about briefly is the
Rams versus 49ers.
If you were just to look at Matthew Stafford, the quarterback for the LA Rams, if you were just to look at his box score, you would think that the Rams won by like a lot of points. He was 31 for 45, 337 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Damn.
Cooper Kupp had 11 receptions for 142 yards. What a fun name to say, by the way.
Cooper Kupp.
He had both of the touchdowns Matthew Stafford threw. Odell Beckham Jr.
OBJ.
113 yards, 9 catches, and it's just crazy that he wasn't even supposed to be on this team. Like, halfway through the season, he was on the Browns. The Browns let him go because apparently he's a problem for whatever reason. Reasons I still don't really understand. They were just like, our quarterback's playing bad. It's your fault. I don't know. But he comes over to the Rams, and now all of a sudden, he's going to the Super Bowl. The Rams win. It's 20-17. The final score is 20-17. In the first quarter, nobody scored. In the fourth quarter, the Rams got 13, and the 49ers got nothing. And it's just strange. I guess that's why Handsome Jimmy's getting whacked. So the story with the 49ers quarterback situation is they actually drafted their quarterback's replacement, but then had the guy that's been there for years continue to play the entire year, and he got them all the way to the semifinal, this conference championship game. But his last play with them was him like being tackled and then flinging the ball behind him and it being tipped up in the air and intercepted. And I think that's essentially the reason why he can't play for them anymore. It was a long time coming. I'm very excited to see the Rams go to the Super Bowl. They have all these incredible players. Von Miller, who came from the Broncos. Aaron Donald, who people say is like one of the greatest defensive players of all time. Just very silently dominating like a Tim Duncan type, not a very big ego. Don't hear about him all the time. Isn't always making the news, but he's just always an all-pro player, a run stuffer, a play blower upper. He's just that guy. And you don't have to notice him to notice him.
Right.
No,
I don't really.
Whatever. He is a big part of what I think is going to make things difficult for our boy Joe Shiesty in the big game. Anyways, I really appreciate you tuning in. I will keep you all up to date on the Tom Brady stuff. Otherwise, I don't really see a need for us to talk football again until around the Super Bowl. So with that being said, I love you. I mean it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily uploads. And enjoy the outro. See you on Wednesday. Love you. Mean it.
Bing bong.
Uno, dos.
Stress, I am a mess, but I am blessed. Love of my life trying to get me to rest. If that's the answer, I'm failing the test. Can I remember when I wasn't stressed? What can I say? Honestly, I like it this way. Work hard, play hard, to me they're the same. I want the dollars and I will not change. Just out here trying to have fun. Don't need your 2 cents cause I am the one. Yeah, I've been working a ton. Taking my shot but won't pick up a gun. And for whatever reason, I cannot chew gum. I'm always biting my cheek but I won't bite my tongue. I will keep rapping cause even though I am a rookie, I got these vets looking like suns. And no, I'm not talking about Phoenix, but best believe that's how I rise. What can I say? I am that guy. I am the man with a plan like that one Ed boy. I am head boy, meaning I'm top of the class. And I'm not Kendrick, but top of the morning. I am soaring, and no time soon do I see myself coming down. Think I'll stick around. Not a Orochimaru, but yeah, I run the sound when I come around. Season 3 of Derapy is the talk of the town. Yeah, wait, this is my place, this is my time. Could not possibly be overhyped. So you've been busy today? Bitch, don't waste my time. Got things to do, looking for a sign. Throwing his mind, feeling fine. Grab the wine, turn it up this time. Turn down for what sound like Lil Jon. Please shut up. It's too much, must be gold. If I touch, what are you?